I decided to do a bleach soak on Nixon's diapers and figured why not show you how it's done. It's not a very hard process, but it is a little bit of time consuming because you have to do so many rinses and washes and let them soak and all of that. I decided it was time for a bleach soak because Nixon has been using his diapers for about 1.5 years now with no bleach soak. So it's due time, but also when he pees in them, they start letting off a bit of a strong smell, and that shouldn't be happening. So we're going to do a bleach soak to take care of that, and I'm going to show you all of the steps on how I did it. So if you'd be interested in learning how to do that, stay tuned. So right now I'm pulling all my inserts out of my diapers, which are all clean. So it's kind of sad to have to take these apart because I'm only going to have to put them together later. But I'm taking everything out and getting the inserts in here because I'm going to put them in a little bit longer. And I'm just separating everything by inserts, flats, and shells, so they will be ready to go in the bathtub. Right, I have all of the diaper inserts pulled apart now. So all of my microfiber, bamboo, hemp, or cotton inserts, or a mixture of anything like that, is in this laundry basket in 2 layers. I have 2 fitteds here. All of my flats, and when I say flats, they are cotton towels from Walmart, are in this pile, and then I have some pre-folds down here. All of my thicker diapers are here, as well as fleece liners, and all of my diaper shells are here. So I'm going to start by getting all of the inserts in there. Jeff is vacuuming in the background, and I'm going to try to get all of this in the one bathtub, but I think it's going to take 2 rounds. So the first thing I'm going to do is fill the bathtub 3/4 full of cold water. And I'm going to take my bleach and fill a measuring cup that is 3/4 full with bleach and mix it in with the cold water really, really well. Okay, so my tub is filled up with cold water. I'm going to add my bleach and mix it around really good. Inserts first and then diaper shells after. I also have this stick that I use to clean my shower, but I took the pad off of it. I'm going to use this to push them down and move them around. I'm going to leave the inserts for maybe 20 minutes before I add everything else. I just feel like they need a deeper soak. Ended up setting an alarm for 30 minutes and it just went off, so I'm going to add the all-in-one diapers and the heavier ones and also my shells. I don't know if I have enough space in that bathtub, and I don't know if adding too much might kind of like defeat the purpose, but I'm going to try to add it and see how it goes. And when I add these, I'm just going to make sure that I put them all absorbent side down. This is really full, so I don't think I can add all the shells. There's no way I'm going to fit all of those in the bathtub with the inserts. They have been in the tub for 30 minutes. I'm going to set a timer for another 30 minutes and take those out and fill everything up again, and then I'll probably only soak these ones for like 30-45 minutes. These have been sitting in here another half hour now, so I'm ready to drain them. So what I'm going to do is drain them, rinse them all off with hot water, squeeze them all out, and then I'm going to put them in the washer. The plan now is to rinse everything out and put it in the basket. So I'm going to get started with that. I have about half of them wring out. It's taking a very long time. And I still have the other half to wring out. So I'm going to bring these ones down and throw them in the washer. Okay, I just finished wringing everything out, and I definitely got lazy doing the last couple because there were so many in there. So what I'm going to do is do a normal rinse on hot with no soap or anything first, and that is going to be my hot water rinse because it was very hard to rinse them all in that bathtub. So I'm going to do a normal rinse with hot water and then a heavy duty hot wash. Getting this basket downstairs was the biggest workout. It is so heavy with all these inserts being so wet. Oh my goodness, but I'm going to pile them into the washer now. You chasing Prince?
Yeah.
Also realizing I'm not going to fit all of these in my stupid washer. So I'm going to have to wash most of them and leave a few to the side. Darn it! And I'm just going to do normal hot to rinse them. So that first cycle went off. I'm going to fluff these around a little bit. Whoops. And then I'm going to do another wash cycle. So to wash my diapers, I use Gain, and I'm gonna put like between line 3 and 4 in there. And we're gonna do heavy duty hot this time. And I took some out of there, so about half of these now have been rinsed with hot water and the other half hasn't, but I think there was just too many in there. So we're gonna wash those, and when those come out, I'll put those in the dryer and I'll do the other half. So it's the next day. I did all of the inserts yesterday, and I'm gonna continue today and do all of the shells. So I have my bathtub full of cold water. I have my 3/4 cup of bleach already in there and mixed around really well. And I have all of my diaper shells here. So I'm going to put all of those in there now. My shells are in here now, and I found a bag I had of fixers, ones that need like new elastics, new snaps, or things like that, and I added all them in there too. I also added some that I have posted for sale because I figured I might as well just bleach them all anyways if I'm doing it. So I'm going to push them all down into the water, and then I'll set a timer for 30 minutes, come in and move them all around, and probably set a timer for another 30 minutes. Push down, and we're gonna let them soak for a while. Hey, pretty girl.
Hey, Bubba.
Here, Rebel wants to go in the back of the pickup.
30 minutes have gone by and these have been soaking. I'm gonna stir them all around and leave them for another 20 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna start rinsing them out. The worst part about this whole process is definitely wringing out the diapers. My hands are so red and my arms are so tired, but I have all the shells wring out, and I'm going to get my husband to carry this very heavy laundry basket downstairs. Now, after you bleach them, you're supposed to rinse them in hot water, and that's just too hard for me to do in this bathtub and then wring everything out again. So I'm going to do a normal wash in my washing machine on hot with no soap before I do my main wash. So that's how I'm rinsing them in hot water instead of doing it by hand. The inserts from yesterday are cleaned, bleached, and dried. They are bright white and they smell so fresh. So I'm going to lay all of these out and then take the shells and do the first rinse on those. All of my shells are in the washer now, and we're just going to do a hot water rinse. So I guess I could do rinse and spin maybe. And nope, that will only let me do cold. So we're gonna do normal, hot, but no soap. I'm almost through separating all of my inserts and getting them ready to go back in the diapers, but I thought I would show how I fold my flats, which aren't even actually flats. These are flour sack towels from Walmart that I got for like $5 for a pack of 5, and they're so absorbent and I love them. So I have a little boy, so I do a boy fold, and I'll show you how I do that. So all I do is fan it out, and looking at it flat, one side is longer than the other, like it's more of a rectangle than a square. So I fold it across this way. This is gonna be really hard to do with one hand. So I fold it that way, and then because I have a little boy, I want more absorbency in the front. So I will fold it up like this and up like this again, and then I will fold in sideways and in again. So when you put your hand on it, this part is bulky and it kind of dips down here and is flatter here. So I put this in the front for more absorbency for a little boy. I'm going to show all of the inserts that I have. I just did a bleach soak, so I might as well show what I have while it's out. So this, I guess, will be my cloth diaper insert collection. So here we go. These are all of my cloth diaper inserts laid out. I separated them by the type of material or the type of diaper that they go in, and I will go through and show what I have here now. To start, I'm going to show these. These are flour sack towels. They are just organic cotton, I believe, and you can buy them at Walmart for like $5 for a bundle of 5. They're about $1 a piece. They are so cheap and so absorbent, and they're really versatile because you can fold it however you want it for absorbency. I showed how I fold them for a little boy, and I bought these when I started cloth diapering as cheap inserts because I needed things to fill up my diapers, and a year and a half later I still use these. So these are a great investment. Next we have the best of the best. These are the Funky Fluff inserts. They are bamboo and they are amazing. So when you buy Funky Fluff, it comes with 2 inserts, a larger one and a smaller one. And normally all I do is lay one on top of the other like this. You can snap them together if you want. You can kind of snap them to the outside of the diaper shell if you want as well. I normally don't snap them at all. I just leave them one on top of the other and slide them into the pockets. I really like that these inserts kind of taper in a little bit right here. You get a tighter fit around the legs that way and less leaks. These are just amazing. They are so absorbent. They are so great. I love them so much. Next I have my Grovia inserts. So here I have snap-in inserts for the hybrid shells. I want to say they are organic cotton. They have this little flap that kind of lifts so it's a bit easier for them to dry, and they do have a PUL waterproof pack. These snap right into the shell, and these are great because if it was just a pee diaper, you can usually just pop this off and add a new one in, and it cuts down on your laundry that way. So those are really great. They're also super absorbent. Next I have 2 of these soakers that are fleece, so very similar. But they have fleece material on them and they're super soft. My vacuum makes an appearance in every one of my videos and it's annoying me so badly, but I usually have been filming on Sundays when Jeff is home to occupy Nixon, and that's kind of when we take out the vacuum and do some cleaning. So like, ugh, okay. Anyway. Next I have my Grovia 1 inserts. So I have them snapped together so they're ready to go into the diapers. And I have just been leaving, even though I have a little boy, leaving them flat like this because I find when there's more bulk, it's hard for me to get a good fit on the diaper. Whereas sometimes I was taking this and either folding it in half like this for more absorbency in front, or you can do the swivel. So I'm trying to show the swivel method here. So I just turned this around and you can kind of fold it up here and down like this. However, if I do this, it is definitely more absorbency in the front for little boys, but I find I just can't get as great of a fit with the diaper because it doesn't go tight around his legs. So for me, I normally do leave them like this. Next, I have some bamboo inserts. These are all Alva bamboo inserts. These ones I want to say are maybe Peachy Baby, and then this is a mixture of things. No idea what that bottom one is, but it's very thick. Then I have I think it's an 8-layer Alva bamboo insert, and these top ones, which are just random ones. So I have a mixture of things, but these are really great and really absorbent, and I like to use these as the bottom layer because if it seeps through the microfiber, this will usually catch it. She is just getting all up in my grill today. Prada, you need to move over, baby. And you really need to go to the groomer. Okay, so right here I have some bamboo charcoal inserts. These I'm going to say are not that absorbent. I'm not the biggest fan. They do have microfiber on the inside and bamboo charcoal on the outside, but I don't know, I just don't love them that much. Next, I have some locally made inserts. These are made by Loopers Luffs. She's great, very well loved here in Newfoundland. These, I believe, have Zorb in them, so I'm not sure what it is, but they are pretty great. Next, I do have one overnight flip insert, which is amazing, and then I have 3 of these. I'm gonna say they're pre-folds. I don't know what material they are, and I'm not in love, but they do for when you're stuck. Over here, I have some AMP bamboo hemp inserts as well as an apple cheeks, and these are all amazing, very absorbent. They do well in my overnight diapers. Here I have some G diaper inserts that were given to me for free. They are okay. They are fleece lined on the top, which is great because they can go right against your child's skin. However, I don't know, like I'm not in love, but I don't hate them. I don't really have too much of an opinion on these, but they're not the first ones I'm gonna reach for. Next, we have all of my microfiber inserts. Now, some of these are older. As you can tell, they look a little bit yellowed. There is no staining on this one. It's just kind of the way the light is hitting it there. But I have some larger ones here, and then I have some skinnier ones, and then these are all Bum Genius. So these are the ones that you can snap down, and I always put one on top. I have some of the extra Bum Genius thin microfiber pieces that go on top as well. So that's all my microfiber. I do love microfiber. It's very absorbent. The only downfall is it's not like an organic or natural material. However, in a cloth diaper, you're reusing it so many times, so it's justifiable, and it is very absorbent. Microfiber will have compression leaks. So if this is soaked and he plops down on his bum or something, there's a chance of leaking. So if I'm going to pair microfiber with something, I'm going to usually pair it with bamboo or hemp or one of these cotton flats that I folded to go underneath so they can catch anything that seeps out. The only other thing I will say is if you are using microfiber inserts, they do need to go in the pocket. They cannot go against baby's skin. They're very drying. They will pull moisture out of your baby's skin and cause a rash. So if you're using microfiber, just make sure that it is in the pocket or something else is on top of it so it can't come into contact with baby's skin. And down to the very last couple, I have an extra Grovia booster here. I have one Kiwi diaper insert. This is just like a big long strip that snaps, and I have it folded for more absorbency in the front. These are my boosters, these and these. So these ones I actually made myself with my mom. They are the flour sack towels that are folded into maybe like 8 layers, and then we sewed the edges shut. These are amazing. So we made these ourselves and they're just really great. Now, we didn't have a serger at the time, so the stitching is a little bit shoddy, but I've been using these for a very long time, a year now or so, and I really love them. They're super absorbent and they're really trim, so popping them into a diaper for a little bit of extra absorbency works out really great. And they take up no space and they don't cause any extra bulk. Then I also have these boosters. Some of these are microfiber. This is my only hemp one, which is amazing. Love that one. I wish I had more. And then I have some random ones down here. So I'm not even sure where I got these. I think they were given to me and they work for when you need extra absorbency. Finally, the very last thing I need to show in this video are my fleece liners. So I don't have that many. I need to cut up some more fleece, but these make for cleanup just to be so much easier. These are really great in like my Grovia ones because they were expensive and I don't want them to get stained, as well as my Bum Genius free times because when you have to spray those out, they unfold and they're a little bit messy. So this makes it so much easier. I put these in all the time and I really need to cut up some more fleece to make some more because these really make the difference between cloth diapering being easy and cloth diapering being difficult and messy. So that is all of my inserts. I just went down and got all of the shells out of the washing machine, so they are finally done, and all I have to do now is hang them to dry. Normally I would hang them outside, but it is like -10. It's freezing outside. So that's not an option. So I would say every surface in this house is about to be covered with cloth diapers. I might hang some in the window. If there's any that seem like they need a little bit of sun, I think that's what I'll do, is try to hang them in the window so they can get sun bleached a little bit. I really wish I could put them outside, but like I said, can't do that. So I'm going to find somewhere to put these now. So one other thing I wanted to pop on here to say is when I put inserts in my diapers, when I started out cloth diapering, I didn't know how many to put in. I was fiddling with it, trying to figure out, like, is one going to be enough? How many do you need to layer? 2, 3? I had no idea. I can say right now one will not be enough. Depending on if you have like a really light wetting baby, maybe one will be enough. I'm going to pretty confidently say one will not be enough. So normally what I do is layer 2 and then sometimes a booster. So some pairings that I really like are microfiber on top with bamboo underneath, microfiber on top with the cotton flour sack towels folded underneath. I usually do a mixture of 2, and I usually do use microfiber because it is very absorbent, but then I like to put something organic underneath in case it has a compression leak, in case the microfiber has a compression leak. So that's usually what I do. I've been at it all day, but I'm finally done the laundry, and I'm going to show you where I have everything to dry because it's hilarious. Every surface has a diaper on it pretty much. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful for anyone who wanted to know how to bleach their diapers. It's a pretty easy process. It just takes a little while, and I'm so happy I finally have it done because I've been wanting to do it for a while, and it's just been hard to find a day where I have enough time to wait for them to soak, wait for them to wash, and everything like that. But his are finally clean and fresh, and I'm so happy about that. So thank you for watching.